Now, this is a story all about how I got 8th in the world at Gran Turismo. Now, I'd like to take a minute, just sit on your ass, and I'll take you on a hot lap around Brands Hatch. Sorry, I couldn't resist the cheesy bullshit of getting in there early, but I'm pretty excited about this one, so I'm just going to hit that hot lap right now. Alright, as you can see, I've been on a bit of a session here. This is just starting lap 51. And yeah, apologies about the brightness as well. It's super bright in my room, so I've had to turn up the temporary exposure. But this is just going to be flying through this lap. Not going to pause it. I'm just going to let you guys watch it and yeah, see where I could even improve further, maybe. But I'm pretty pleased with this one. Can't quite believe I'm top 8 at the moment. Yeah, pretty amazing. This is suited me, again, road cars and sports tires. Me and those just go together really well. I love the track. Car's a bit of a quirky one to drive. I'm sure you guys have already realized that. But yeah, once this is finished, then I'll replay the lap and we'll stop it and we'll take a look at certain sections. But yeah, as you can see, like, I wasn't actually up at this point, so there's definitely more time in this for me. But just got a really good exit off that corner compared to my best lap previous, and really sort of there is where a lot of the time is made up. And I think this little bit here as well, I came in really well. The ghost we're following, by the way, is #1 in the world. I think there's one or two places that I'm quicker, but yeah, theirs is a monster lap. It really is. As you can see, my optimum down there is a 39.2. I'm pretty sure one or two of the sectors in that actually are corner cuts and shouldn't really count, but yeah, I'm really happy with this lap. That's top 8 in the world. Let's go and take a closer look at it. Okay, so obviously it's super important to have had a good exit out of the final turn to carry as much speed into the start-finish straight. Braking point just around this marker board on the left. You want to be far over to the right, put it down to 4th gear, and you need to get over to this apex here. You can cut the grass a little bit and you can run it out wide over here. Now, braking point for Druids is just here before this bridge that goes over the track, and this is one of the slowest corners on the track, and it's really important where you get on the throttle for this one. So you need to get it slowed down, and you can just ease off the brakes, trail brake it in here, and then you've got to like get on the power really early. That top time gets on it earlier than I do. We're already into the braking zone for this corner. It's before the rumble strip on the right starts. And again, you can use the quirkiness, like this weird thing with the braking on this car. As you release the brakes, it'll rotate a little bit more for you. And you can use loads of runoff on the exit here. So cut the corner ever so slightly, on the throttle in 3rd gear as soon as you can. Use all of that runoff, power down this straight. Now this next corner is really awkward and there's a load of time in it. So you want to be on the brakes sort of around here, but you're going to be very light on the brakes and you're going to slow the car down slowly throughout this corner. And it's a late apex, but it's really important to get on the throttle early in this corner. Again, such a long straight after it. So see how I'm coming off the brakes, just easing it around, and then we're on the throttle before that white line. Carry that speed all the way down this next straight. And we're flat out. And got a little bit of time here to reflect upon the lap and prepare yourself for this final sector that is really fast. So I use this marker board here for the braking point for this corner. We're going to knock it down to 4th, and we're going to use 4th for a lot of this final sector now. And you can use, again, the weird sort of floaty braking rotation that this car has to get around this corner. And you can take a little bit of the inside curve, but don't take too much because you lose a bit of traction. I didn't really do it there. I find this next corner really tricky. The braking point is kind of between the two braking marker boards, and you can take quite a lot of the inside curve here, but you do risk a penalty, and you can run wide, but just at the end of the rumble strip on the exit, there's a lot of marbles, there's a lot of dirt, and you get in trouble here. You can lose a lot of time. Luckily that time I didn't, and now we come up to the next corner that is blind. So you've got to have quite a lot of faith in what you're doing here. As you can see, you cannot see the apex at this point, but we're going to ease off the throttle here, keep it in 4th gear. You're going to really throw it at this apex and use that strange handling of the car to get rotation. And again, on the throttle as early as you can for the next corner. Watch this. Cut it, throttle, go. And we're straight into this next corner. It's better to brake a little earlier, to be on the throttle earlier, because we've got a fairly long straight after this. I put it down to third on this lap. Sometimes if you carry enough apex speed, you can use fourth and it will be quicker. You're just going to have to feel that one out for yourselves. Again, cut a bit of the corner on the throttle. Don't run too wide on exit, otherwise those outside wheels will spin on the grass and you'll lose time. And it's already on, it's just the final braking point. Now, as you can see from the ghost car, you can put two wheels on the grass on the outside to widen this corner. You're going to be turning in on that sort of white bit of concrete, and you can cut the inside curb, but just be really careful when you're applying the throttle, because if you run too wide here, it's very, very easy to hit this rumble strip, but hit that bit of grass there, you will lose loads of time. Bring it over to the right for the shortest run to the line, and hopefully you're going to get yourself a great lap time like that one was. If I don't mind saying so myself, I'm really happy with that one. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button if you learned something and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, all the cheesy bullshit. And yeah, I wonder where that time will end up. It's not going to stay top 10. I don't know. Do I put more time in and try and stay top 10, or do I just accept that that's probably the best lap I'm ever going to drive on Gran Turismo? Let me know in the comments how you're finding this one, and I'll see you in the next one.